hampering, but gonna have to see if he can double down on that. Now we've got the Ekko and Caedrel. When we came into this draft, I said, you know what, look, I expect Rogue to be able to match the G2 laners. But G2 have drafted to prove me wrong, because if G2 pop off in this early game, there is no room for Rogue to play their composition.
Yeah, although the mid lane is not winning in the early stages because Azir is a range champ, look at G2's comp. It's an early game power farming jungler with two huge solo laners, which are side laners. They're a 1-3-1. It's easy to spot. It's a full 1-3-1 comp. Get gold on the solo laners.
And be quite strong when you look at it.
Yeah, and Caps doing the exact same thing, right? Both these mid jungles are AP. Caps picks up the Merc Treads, which is going to be really good. He gets knocked in. Looks like it's just going to be an ultimate trade there. And it's Rogue trying to freeze this wave. Mickey's going in.
Lock up, Ignite ticking. Trymbi potentially in trouble. Mickey now needs to back up as well. Gets a little bit of a heal. Hansama leaping forward, but the immediate stun the turn. First blood, Hansama will get traded back. Rekkles still alive, though, to crash this wave. Trymbi cannot walk up. A small positive trade for G2.
This is a huge positive trade, Drakos. Look at the wave. Not only do they get the kill, they deny Hans this whole wave, and Rekkles can farm the next one. So Rekkles,
to avoid any potential damage there, works out. And now Rogue are going to be able to take this dragon just about completely uncontested. Jankos going to walk in just in time to see it taken away from him. Early Cloud Drake guarantees that that will not be the soul at this point. Just about guaranteed to have an impactful soul. It'll either be the Infernal or the Mountain.
Yeah. Picking up that first Drake. Wunder and Caps on the side lanes, pushing them in, trying to get advantage on the side lane towers. And Rogue want to group up and fight Drakes as Caps gets ulted into Trymbi.
Push back, flawless CC, but he's still ignited. He's trying to run for the hills, maybe a little bit more. The knockback, can they finish the job? No. Caps making out with just a sliver of life. Trymbi still hunting, but he needs to back away. Swirl Seed rolling through kind of comically as it slowly moves to the top side of the map. And odoamne now potentially in trouble, but he's just deleting the wave. This dash is going to be very difficult, but here comes the curtain call. odoamne sidesteps, only been hit by one shot, dodges the spear.
There's 4 people here. I think odoamne's going to get taken down. They're going to use the Herald to tank the tower. Second spear misses.
4th shot, he's running it Rekkles. Sees an opportunity to get the kill. If Mickey lands the CC, it should be easy. The Herald's here as well. The Bohemian man collapse. There's no way out of this one for odoamne. He gets locked up, he gets taken down, and now G2 are set to take the tower as well. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Hansama already pushing in.
Yeah, Hans is getting plating solo here, solo gold, solo XP, and this all comes down to the mid lane play as Larssen and Trymbi use their ults. They use the summoner spells, try and get Caps, but Caps backs off, so the other 4 members of G2 are topside, but that's a tower trade essentially. G2, yeah, the remake. As we see the game progress, it's going to be a dragon contest. Hans is in the pits with no flash. Wunder's going to go on.
That's a sick combo. There's no room for Hansama to move. He's going to be forced to flash over the wall. Wunder dashing in to set up the stun for Mickey. I don't know what
was one who had the base, so it's quite an awkward situation here because Inspire's catching bot wave, so that means Wunder and Jankos can collapse on odoamne.
Quinn on the way in. Jankos' spear landing. Max range certainly looks good. odoamne in trouble. Now Wunder comes in. He gets the dash down. Now a good bit of CC, but not nearly enough to keep him alive. Jankos grabs that kill, and across the map, G2 are making plays.
G2 just funneling gold here. They don't care about the dragon. They don't care about the vision. They punished Hansama's flash, and they just based straight away and ran towards the top side. Hansama, no flash.
The snap back on it. He is going to get out. Caps making good work of that Time Wander to find the kill.
G2 punishing mistakes from the individual plays from Rogue here so well. You think most teams would have just stayed around the dragon to set it up, but no, G2. Wait, odoamne's pushing out top with no tier 1. Let's base run there, collapse on him before Inspire can get there because he's catching bot wave. So super intelligent play from G2 here.
Rogue are just going to be resigning themselves to catching waves, picking up buffs, and taking what they can and what little of the map they control. When you look at that mini-map, see all of that vision in the favor of G2, and even those in some of these extended trades, though. Larssen for now, free hitting on this topside tower, trading a little bit of damage on that tier 2 in exchange for the Drake to G2.
Yeah, G2 picking. Maybe they'll pick up a kill and then they can start up the Baron. So G2 controlling the whole map here. Hans has flash. Mickey can look for some flash as well.
Fine. Valor to me, the immediate stun. The flash out from Hansama will keep him safe. Just a tiny fraction of a second for him to flash out there before getting CC'd.
Yeah, the 1-3-1 taking effect there. Wunder coming to mid because they have 1-3-1 work. It slowly pushes the advantage, but I'm going aggressive on Wunder here.
Dash back now used. He'd have to commit his flash to get anything else, so he's just going to walk away.
So that's why the matchup's so hard. Wunder can just disengage whenever he wants. Hans has no flash. Caps is looking for it.
Knock back, interrupted there. The buffer, he's coming through. Hansama goes invisible, but it's not enough. Hansama's still alive. He pulls Caps back over the wall. Inspired now trying to find something back, but Caps is just going on an absolute rampage. My God, Mykix, the support from over the wall, making everything work. Caps still in trouble. Is going to dash out, won't get both back. Will go down in the end. Big shutdown for Larssen.
Yeah, Caps almost picked up Inspired there as well. I think the stopwatch kind of saved him there. Larssen coming in with the flash with the knockback saves him too, but the Herald, the amount of pressure the G2 on in every lane, even though Rogue do pick up a shutdown, they're going to lose mid tier 2, and this G2 comp is proving to be very difficult for Rogue to kind of dissect.
So hard for them to find room to play. And again, the power of this Rell, we've seen so much what she can do in a team fight, but what she can do with these hyper...
They need to get like a good team fight, or they need to pick off a couple members of Rogue before they can start at Caps. Using his bot power here, Jankos is behind him, they're looking to contest his mid wave. Look at Wunder as well, Inspired has no flash.
Caught out. Does he have the Zhonya's cooldown back up? He does. He buys a few brief moments. Trymbi needs to get a little bit more space, but he can't save his jungler there. Mykix now going to be in trouble. Odoamne off to the backside, interrupting Rekkles, trying desperately to find the 80 carry. That's a massive stun. That's massive damage. Oh, he's been locked in that million phase all game, and he wants to turn it. Rekkles, are you kidding me? Rekkles makes it out alive. Hansama wants to come back in, but there's no room. Are you kidding? Rekkles, how are you alive?
Means that Rogue are going to have to give up this dragon, and that's just 2 dragons for either side, so this Dragon Soul point won't come in for at least 10 more minutes, so not that much wave clear. There's a TP coming behind Mickey. He has no flash. Larssen TPing in. All of Rogue are here. I think Mickey's going to get collapsed on here. Caps is on his way, but I think Mickey needs to find a way out. But there's a ward where he's running. There's a blast code. If he can get that, he can get out. That keep out.
Oh, Larssen! They send him back. Now Caps locked in the middle of the team. He has to snap back. He has to run. Mickey in trouble. He has no chance to remount. Maybe he has enough ability haste to try to get out of this one. Yes, it looks like he maybe, just maybe can. Trymbi chasing. Larssen chasing, but the knockback is there. A clutch cask from Trymbi.
odoamne ulted. He's fighting Wunder. Against frontline, and that's exactly what Rogue have in this Gragas and in this Renekton. So, Hans. Wunder engage on Larssen.
Isolating Larssen. Larssen getting knocked down so incredibly low. Look at the flash. Look at the auto. The shutdown. Larssen caught sleeping. The immediate start to the fight. Caps now looking for the re-engage. Inspired going to try to make him go sleepy. He's going to catch 2, but the stun still comes through. The input buffer from Mykix is flawless. The double kill now from Wunder. Rogue on the retreat. G2 finally found their opening. They found their opportunity. They can set their sights on the Baron.
The mid jungle of Rogue is down. That's so crucial for G2. This is the time that they need. This is the window that they need. They're catching out Larssen. Larssen was blinded. He thought, oh, I have to flash away, but he was 1 second too late, and G2 pick up 2 kills in the Baron.
And this does not have the room to work against the likes of this Ekko, this Quinn, this Nidalee, who are just diving straight at him at every opportunity. And right when I say it, here we see it again. Larssen running out to safety. All of G2 collapsing in the mid lane, and Rogue are late to the play. Wunder's just harassing, knowing that they need to just push this wave in. Rogue need to take a fight or they're going to lose so much.
Exactly, Caps and Wunder are just buying time so that the wave can crash. Rogue are going to get there in time. Are they going to be able to clear the wave? Because G2 can hit this tower. They have a lot of pressure when it comes to sieging. They're grouping up, and they're so strong. They have so much individual prowess, so much damage on each of these champions. So if anything hits, Rogue just have to back off straight away. Rogue have to find some kind of engage so that their carries can walk forwards.
That's an inhibitor taken uncontested. And keep in mind, Wunder is squishy. Yes, he has the cleanse, but if he missteps even a single time in this game...
vision of Rogue, and if you have no vision and no wave to work with, it's so hard to find an engage onto this backline of G2 because they have so many damage threats. Use the ult, so down ultimate there as Caps might look to dive in again. He's been diving in so many times because he can just chunk someone out ult away in 30 seconds his ult's up again, so doesn't really have to worry about it because his one chunk is one tower. Trymbi gets the knockback.
Knockback, Wunder knocked into the wall. Ooh, still gonna be able to find the kill, but here comes Larssen in the midst of everything. He pushes the back over the wall. This is massive for Larssen. Cap snaps back, but not where he needs to go. Big fight for G2. Curtain call coming in. The leap out to safety. Rogue holding on for now, but the snipe! Are you kidding me? Inspired. Rekkles threading the needle to take down the enemy jungler.
This could have been the play that Rogue needed to defend, but that one bullet kills down Inspired, and now it's a 3v3 for G2. I think G2 can push for this inhibitor. Do they want to push for more? Rogue's carries are alive. odoamne is alive as well. They have the flashes, but I think G2 might just want to back off after this bot lane inhibitor. Rogue could look for more.
Hansama stepping forward. Low mana for Caps and Jankos. Stridebreaker goes in, slowing down Caps. Hansama has to backstep though. If the snare lands, he knows he's dead.
Oh, Larssen wants more.
Larssen pushing. The red buff ticking, but he doesn't get in range to use his own autos. He has to use the soldier instead. Hansama still chasing, but he has to be careful. There's a fourth shot. There's a Nidalee. Hansama, but he goes golden. The dash forward for odoamne. If he hits one, he can double dash into the second. That's going to be going through Stridebreaker. First dash. He's set up for the second now. Dash through again, trying to get the follow. Hansama flashing in. G2, have they bit off more than they can chew? Caps running for his life. He can snap back if he needs to with the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. That's enemy jungler down.
Drakos, this is huge. Skill shots from G2 and maybe pick up lots of kills in the fights, but odoamne no flash. Wunder's looking for him. He was on a ward, so odoamne smartly backing off, but Wunder might still go for it anyway.
odoamne knows that he's done. At this point, he has to leap in. There's a TP now coming in, but I think it's too little too late.
G2 running towards the Baron.
Be there. They can pressure, they can threaten the sideway, they have super creeps. The rest of G2 now starting the Baron. Caps moving in up against Larssen. He can teleport back at any point, and he is going to go in. Larssen, though, throwing down the damage. Caps locking up, but he's buying time for the rest of his team to do the Baron. That's going to be one picked up by the side of Rogue. They take it down.
odoamne. Rogue have to respond with numbers, and when they do that, the 3-man of G2 turn towards the Baron. They get that, and now there's 1-3-1 of G2. Although Caps doesn't have the buff, the rest of the 4 have the Baron buff, so Rogue might look to try and find some engages, try and get these Baron buffs off the likes of G2, but both Mickey and Jankos hovering around. Trymbi has the flash engage. Wunder on the side.
Wunder rebound. That's going to be huge. Now Wunder taken out. That's a big shutdown for Rogue. The Baron is still alive. That's in favor of G2, but Rogue should be uncontested in taking this. But G2, meanwhile, are TPing. They're saying, if you want to try to take this, we are ready to end the game. Caps immediately down to the bottom side of the map.
Rekkles mid. Pushing in. Doesn't get the inhib by the looks of it, but Caps might get this tower, but I think that's all he's going to get. He's going to have to ult out back away. odoamne's there, Larsen's there, and good response from Rogue. Don't have any pointing to click CC or an engage. Caps looking for Larssen.
Larssen sidestepping. trading ult for ult. Overall, should be positive for Caps, though. Setting up, they're prepared, they're ready to take the Baron.
Caps just TPing to base. He might be ulting back here. I'm not sure what he's doing there. He's in base. He needs to get back to the side lane ASAP.
Does he have enough time? It looks like no, he doesn't.
Okay, Caps TP to base. Wunder doesn't have TP either, so this is essentially a 2v3. Jankos isn't even there, so they're trading Mountain Soul for Baron here. I think
Okay.
Rogue are just favored.
Jhin shot. Rogue, they're gonna grab it. It's close, but they do manage to make it in the end. Wunder still set up in the mid lane. Mountain Soul now for G2 as well. Big shields, but maybe, just maybe, Rogue can take a fight.
Wunder's
Right
on the
now, they're in
side.
the pinch, though. This is massive, but Larssen is off to the side. If they pick off Larssen, that should be the end of the game. Any member going down could very well be the end of our match of the week.
Smart decision from Rogue. Just trade the Mountain Soul. We need Baron. We need to get some kind of control. We need to push out waves. Short recall time is important, but Wunder might look for more. There is a wave. He flashes in.
Mickey, it's a clutch engage, but there's no follow-up. There's no one there to do damage. Trymbi gives his life to buy time for the rest of the team. Mickey goes golden. Larssen off to the side. It's Rekkles going in versus the carry. Mickey goes down. Hansama, that damage! Wunder now has to run. Hansama goes over the wall. Hansama ready to turn it, but what has he done? He's alive. Just barely. He's holding on. Rekkles trying to back off. Jankos trying to back off. The spear will not connect. Caps goes in trying to block Hansama, but he can't do it. That's a double kill. Hansama goes down, but Larssen is still alive. G2, they have to run. Rogue have advantage. Rogue, have they done it? A 10k gold deficit. Does it not matter? Have they turned it here?
Drakos, this game is crazy. It's a 3-for-2. G2 is still alive, and they have waves pushing in. So in on mid and bot, but Wunder and Caps, look at them. You can see Rex on the top side, Wunder pushing in the bot side, so G2 need to keep waves pushed in. If G2 drop the ball and they lose control on the map.
From odoamne at this point just isn't that threatening to the side of G2. Seeing what they can do. Mickey potentially caught out the body slam, the knockback. Mickey now caught in the middle of the team. Instant support death.
This is huge, Drakos. Now they can start pushing out of their base. Mickey's forces fast, try and force an ult, because if he dies, then they're going to lose this dragon for sure.
Double dash to safety. The rest of Rogues instantly collapsing on mid lane. Trymbi here to try to bail odoamne out. Odoamne ulting, running out, but it looks like he will get dropped immediately. Larssen now TPing into the middle of two members of G2. Still, G2 are going to back. They don't want to fix him again. This one. Oh, God, that is Azir damage. He just one-shots immediately.
All of Rogue have ran towards the top side. G2 are pinging on this Elder Dragon. It spawns in 5 seconds. Hans is around the mid wave. He would have to face check if he walks into this bot side jungle, and Larssen catching top wave to stop Caps being pushing in. So Caps can TP this dragon. I think G2 might be able to pick this up. Rogue have to answer somehow. If they lose this dragon, they're losing Baron too.
That's it. It's 9k, getting lower. Oh, Inspired getting hit by the spear as well. Jankos landing him when they matter most.
TP from behind, that's
6K.
Caps. He's looking to start the fight, Drakos. He has no flash.
No room. Curtain call. Inspired going to be in trouble. They're moving. Trymbi may be a miracle steal, but it should just about be impossible. That's going to be Elder Dragon taken down. G2 now set up to win. Trymbi, no! G2 just collapsing, spotting the weaknesses in Rogue and punishing so well. Baron, their next objective.
So well around the picks that they made, and Wunder and Caps definitely the MVPs of this game, making sure that Rogue can't leave their base, and when odoamne steps way too far forward, he gets punished, gets taken down. Good play from Larssen though, does pick up Wunder, but if Rogue want to try anything, that Elder Dragon is going to sway the fight. So, inhib to the focus here for G2. They have the Baron buff as well. If Rogue look for a fight, I don't think they can win it. I think there's way too much damage on G2. They push in every wave. Rogue, what is their response here? Can they buy time? Can they defend the Nexus? Give up 3 inhibs, but what happens in 5 minutes time? You're just going to lose the same buffs again, so G2 pushing in.
Getting leaping in. Hansama instantly one shot. The GA is going to come back up, but Rekkles has already laid the trap down. Wunder ready to go in a moment's notice. Mickey going in to finish the job. G2 absolutely massacring Rogue. Rogue held on. They held on to hope, but it was too little. It was too late, and now Larssen, one last heroic stand, will not be enough. G2 absolutely obliterating Rogue in these final moments, in these final fights, as Wunder will find the shutdown. G2 will find the game and tie up first place with Rogue, 7-2.
Huge, huge game from G2. They pulled off such a hard-to-execute comp. Yes, they made mistakes. Yes, the game went later on, but they kept up their control. They didn't make a grave mistake to the point where they lost full control of the map. They made sure they kept it on either one lane or another when they got picked off, but they do manage to pick up the Elder, the Baron, the Mountain Soul, every single buff you need in the late game. They do manage to close out the game, and you can just see the power of the Elder Dragon.
Yeah. And I mean, you can see...